What's up, guys? This is Chris here, and today we're going to give you what you've all been asking for. Today we're going to talk about the 5 best guns I've ever reviewed. And we're doing this because we've been around now for 10 years. Over the past 10 years, we have shot over 1,200 videos and almost 1,000 different guns. Out of those 1,000 firearms, I had to whittle it down to my 5 best. The 5 that never let me down, the 5 that were great for the money, they were accurate, they were reliable, and fast. I also picked 5 different categories of firearms. That way, if you're looking for a concealed carry gun, or maybe you're looking for a home defense gun, you can get it as well. Now, before we get into the video, I do want to mention my Patreon supporters. Thank you guys very much. You guys have been the biggest supporter of the channel for the last decade, and we really appreciate you. It's because of you guys and your continued support that we've been able to give you countless free videos, and you've allowed me to live my dream, and I just want to thank you guys so much for letting me make these videos and allowing me to do this awesome shit every day. I appreciate you guys, and if you want to support the channel, that's the best way to do it. Just go down the link in the description below. Also in that description is a link to a local homeless shelter, the YSS. We've also been trying to help them for over a decade, and you guys have really made a huge difference. I really hope that you continue to.
Hey y'all, before we get into today's video, I want to thank the sponsor, Tac Pack. Every month when our Tac Pack arrives, Chris and I are constantly finding our new favorite thing. There's always something fun and useful to be found in your Tac Pack box. The March Tac Pack Plus box is going to be worth $282, which is way over the investment you make on the box. As always, use code HONEST for a free $60 tactical gift, which brings the total value to over $342 when you sign up with the code. Thank you to Tac Pack for supporting our honest reviews and helping us bring free content to you guys every week.
That being said, we're going to get right into it here with number 5. And I just want to stress that this was the toughest list I have ever made. I do not like 5 guns. I like 500 guns. So trying to get them down to just 5 was tough for me. So there will be some honorable mentions. With all that being said, in at number 5, we have the shotgun of the list, and that's going to be the Benelli M4. Now, I almost put the Mossberg 590 on here, and if you're looking for best for the money, or maybe best for most people, that's probably gonna be the choice. But the best shotgun for me, especially over the past 10 years, has to be, for me, the Benelli M4. The 1301 is good, the Beretta A300 is good, but the Benelli M4 is always that gun I personally go back to. It's Call of Duty cool. I mean, I've been using it since Modern Warfare 1. The Marines have been using it since around 2007. The most reliable and time-tested and durable semi-automatic shotgun ever made. No need to pump it, no need to mess around. It uses the Argo system, which is a self-cleaning system, and you can shoot up to 50,000 rounds of 12 gauge without even having to clean the damn thing. On top of that, it looks super cool, and if you're looking for a home defense weapon, it is literally second to none. Enough power to take down a freaking grizzly bear, and more than enough to defend your home, even if you're in a WROL situation. Ammunition is readily available, and it also happens to be one of the softest shooting shotguns on the planet.
I will say, that was not nearly as bad as I thought it was going to be.
The reason why I went with it is because of its reliability, its ease of use, its cool factor, but a semi-automatic shotgun is traditionally, in the user standpoint, a little more reliable than the pump because you can't short stroke it. You just hold on to the bitch, pull the trigger till the problem goes away, and I believe that is the best way to handle self-defense. The best thing about the Benelli M4 is that there is actually a new variation, the compliant version, where now you can get one with a 7-round tube and all the accessories that you would want to put on a Benelli M4 right out of the factory. You don't have to worry about it anymore, and you don't have to go with any unreliable Turkish clones either. I would absolutely recommend you go with the Italian Classic, or if you can't afford that, totally cool, pick yourself up a Mossberg 590. Now, in at number 4, we have the best 2011. Now, you guys know that I'm a 1911 guy, I'm a 2011 guy, and if you don't, just watch 2 or 3 of my videos in a row and you'll probably see one. I've been in love with the 1911 ever since I was a small child. It was the first handgun that I ever got to hold. It was the first handgun I ever got to shoot. It's America's handgun. It's the gun that shot down a freaking airplane in World War II, and now it's still the fastest gun in competition today. In my personal opinion, the 1911 is the best handgun in the world, and the best 1911 in the world is the Taran Tactical Sand Viper. Now, don't get me wrong, there are so many that are so close. The Atlas, the Infinity, the Dark Forge, the Sandhawk from Nighthawk, but the Sand Viper is so good. You won't believe it when you shoot it. Unbelievably accurate, unbelievably reliable, a super low recoil, and on top of that, that polymer keeps the gun light, keeps it able to flex, so you have that low recoil, you have that fast transition, comes out of the holster super fast, doesn't get heavy if you're carrying it all day. It's basically the perfect handgun. Not only that, but it looks cool, and it's made by the same people who not only made all the John Wick guns, but Taran himself is like a 20-time world champion. Cool factor on the gun's off the charts. The performance and speed is amazing, and to be honest with you, it's the most reliable 2011 I think I've ever had as well, with over 5,000 rounds through 2 different Sand Vipers now, with no malfunctions that were not ammunition related. That's hard to believe considering that you can also shoot it out to 300 or 400 yards. Overall, the highest performing handgun that we've ever had. The reason why it's only number 4 though, is because it is shockingly expensive at $8,000. Now, if you want the best 2011 for the money, odds on these days, that's probably the Kimber 2K11, and we have the new one coming out in a week or two, so stay tuned for that. In at number 3, the best AR. And the best AR for me might not be the best AR for you. There's a lot of good AR companies in the world, don't get me wrong. If you want to get a super good gun, there's always the Geisley Super Duties. Radical Firearms comes in and incredibly cheap. There's also Smith and Ruger, but the reality is for me, the one I'm going to pick is going to be the Bravo company. You guys know it, I know it. I've been shooting them for years. I have over a dozen Bravo company rifles, and the Bravo company 11.5, one that I literally have 5 or 6 variations of, is definitely my personal favorite. Unbelievably reliable, unbelievably accurate, and when I mean reliable, I mean really, really reliable, like 20,000 rounds reliable with no issues. It is unbelievably reliable. The guns themselves shoot really soft, and they come with all the features that you need. The rails are great right out of the factory. You can put laser aiming modules on them if you want. They come with some of the best accessories on the market, and they won't break the bank. Being completely mil-spec, being super solid, super durable, super reliable, used by militaries all over the world, special operators, law enforcement, and competitive shooters. It has a track record that is second to none in the AR community and still comes out less than $1,500 for a full rifle. Yeah, it's $1,000 cheaper than a Geisley, and you can buy 3 of them for one night. Now, if you're looking for a super fast competition gun, Mustang Armament probably makes the best version of those. If you're looking for an affordable budget AR that you can use for home defense, you're not going to shoot a lot, Radical and Smith make a great one. But if you want a time-tested rifle that won't break the bank, that's in middle of the road, $1,500 price point, overall, I would have to say in the AR market, Bravo company was king 10 years ago, and I think they still are. Now, in at number 2, probably the best competition pistol, and that is going to be the CZ Shadow 2. Many variations of it now and have been doing the damn thing for almost a decade in the Shadow series. The Shadow 2 came out about 5 years ago with moderate changes to the frame and several other features, making it just a legendary pistol. Unbelievably reliable like all the other guns on this list, shoots fast, has a phenomenal trigger, phenomenal sights, a double single action metal frame gun, which you can change the grips, you can change the optic, you can change whatever you want on the gun. There are many variations now, including the Target series, which is pretty incredible, but the reality is if you're trying to get the fastest shooting gun for the money, that's what it is. If you want the fastest handgun for the money, you can get a gun that is almost as fast as that Sand Viper I talked about, but instead of $7,000, it's only $1,000. You can literally get 7 of them for the same price of the Taran Tactical. Many people have won competitions, even national and world titles. Christian Saylor, right now the best shooter in the world, uses a CZ Shadow 2 when he shoots carry optics. He also happens to have a national and world title with that gun as well, I do believe. They're very durable. You can shoot them for tens of thousands of rounds with minimal parts breakages. You barely have to clean the damn things, and they are one of the softest, if not the softest shooting platform you can shoot without a compensator. Big dust cover in the front. The double single action even keeps you relatively safe if you want to carry the gun. The Shadow 2 Carry and the Shadow 2 Compact are a great choice for that as well. If you don't want to shoot competition, you just want to have a phenomenal carry gun, you can still go with the Shadow 2. And if you have the Shadow 2 as a competition gun and you want a carry gun, you can have both. I do believe it is the best handgun for competition, for the money on the planet. Now, I would do a few honorable mentions, but I've kind of sort of been doing them as we go, giving you kind of affordable and good options, and it turned a top 5 into a top 10 pretty quick. So I guess there won't be any honorable mentions because I already mentioned the Mossberg 590. I already mentioned the Atlases. I already mentioned the Mustang, the Smith, and all the other guns. So with that being said, let's get right into it with number 1. And since I couldn't decide which M&P, it's all the M&Ps. Wife's going to be so mad about this in the editing room, but the reality is I couldn't pick. The Shield Plus is my favorite concealed concealed carry gun, and that's odds on my favorite M&P of all time. I also carry the Bodyguard on a pretty regular basis, and now lately I've been using the brand new M&P steel frame as a home defense gun. But the M&P series, for me personally, is the best handgun in the world for the money. If you get a Shield Plus, a polymer frame striker fired pistol, super reliable, super accurate, super shootable, only for $500 or $600. You get the Bodyguard 2.0, that's the best 380 in the world, no doubt about it. It's $500 and it's 10 round capacity. You can shoot it super well and it only weighs around 12 ounces. Those two are my favorite carry guns in the world. Then you add the fact that they have the Competitor, the steel frame, the Carry Comp, all the polymer frame guns, including the Compact, which we left outside for 3 months and it still worked. I have tens of thousands of rounds on the M&P pistols, and in my personal opinion, they are the best gun on the market, and if I could only pick one handgun, that's probably what I'm going with. Overall, I hope you like this video, and I hope you like the content for the past 10 years. I know we've talked about some of these guns in the past, especially this fall, but you guys asked for the 5 best guns, so here they are. If you have other lists you want me to do, feel free to leave them in the comment section below, and I'd also love to see your list of what your 5 best guns is. Now, mine is best based on my experience. I've shot a damn lot of guns, but I haven't shot them all, so maybe this list would look differently in another 10 years, and maybe 10 years from now, you'll see another one. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. Please help out your local homeless shelters and remember to recycle. But before I go, again, I just want to thank you for this amazing life. Thank you for the past decade. You guys are f***ing awesome. Check you later.